So what does go in the HTML head? Well, the most standard thing, as we saw from the example, is the title. So if we look at our site, this right here where it says index.html, that's the title of the page. Back in the day, it used to be all the way across here. You could fit a lot more in, but in Chrome and other new browsers, they just give you a shorter spot, which is fine. The tabs are good. So right now it says index.html. That's just the default. If there's no title, it just puts up the file name, which is always index.html, or usually. But let's give it a different title. Let's say our first HTML document. No, you know what? Let's get even better. Our first web page. Yay. All right. Now we save it. Go back to our page. Refresh it. You could do that here. Oh, let's reload. I don't know about that. We want to refresh. A hard refresh is Control F5. That's really how you want to refresh. So there we have it. Our first web page. You can see it in the title right there. Our first web page. So my name's Dan. Let me personalize this a little bit. Dan's 8 millionth website. I certainly haven't made 8 million websites, but I don't know. It's in the high tens somewhere, I would think. I don't think I've made 100 websites yet, but I'm getting there. All right, so we got, boom, Dan's 8 millionth website. And what happens if you go too far? Let's check it out. Feel free to experiment with things. You're not going to break anything on your computer by trying things. It just won't show up right. And then you could Control Z and undo everything to save your world forever. All right, so you can see that it just cuts it off here. All those X's are not being shown. So you get, I don't know, what is that, 30 characters or so? But that's usually enough. Frequently titles are something like this, a title and then a subtitle. Let's say like Austin taxis. Austin taxi, we get you there. All right, so that's kind of something that would be in the title. Well, it's a little long still, but you get the drift. All right, so our head has many other things that we could put in there. For example, we could put in descriptions of our website specifically for Facebook. So when people try and share our website and that page pops up saying, write whatever you want to post it on your news feed or your wall, we can specify what picture shows up there and what text shows up there. And the same is true for Twitter and Instagram and whatever. So social media is a big part of the head. And also SEO, which stands for search engine optimization, which is the field of practice of getting your website or business's search ranking higher on Google and other search engines, which is a huge business these days. Most SEO, well, not most SEO, but a lot of SEO is done in the head, in the head tags in your HTML document. So right now we have our title and our body, and I think that's a good place to stop. We'll start talking about body content in the next lecture.